Tarot, and I'm going to pull cards from the Lightwork Oracle. I had a really good dinner tonight. I got some, these cards fell out. I'm going to shuffle them anyways. I got some roast beef that was microwavable, and some rice that was microwavable, and some yams that I had, and it was so good. Because if I get plasma tomorrow, I'm going to need to have some good food. So, okay, we have a card that came out. Divine Grace and the Law of Efficiency. And this is the card. It's number 32. Some cards that were in here already. I have not pulled from this deck in a long time. Okay, this is what the book says. It is time your life became easier. It's time for you to walk the way of the divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it's meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead you to the best results. The law of efficiency encourages us to work smarter rather than always working harder. It's like learning to allow a wave to carry you to shore rather than swimming in the entire way with your own efforts alone, or even against the current, which would make the journey even harder. It is like planting a seed at the right time so nature will help it bloom in the spring rather than planting it during the dead of the winter, when it takes a lot of effort to keep it alive. And even then, it may not survive. This is the intelligence of the law of efficiency and divine grace at work. To hitch your wagon to the universe in this way, you need to learn to listen. This means tuning into what feels right or wrong at any given time. Sometimes you'll want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you'll want to hide from a challenge, and yet you know in your bones it's time to step up and shine with boldness, despite the fear you may feel. The universe has a sense of natural flow, cycles, and timing that assures us that it supports every dream we dare to dream, and that every one can come to fruition at its due course. It may not look exactly as you expect, but if you have it set in motion with desire and intention, karmic law will ensure that it finds expression. For this to happen in the most loving and graceful and easy way, you must learn to hear, feel, and sense the currents of life and work with them, rather than push against them. This is about common sense, allowing yourself to be helped, not making things more difficult for yourself than they need to be. Imagine that you have a chance to share a feeling of love in a room full of receptive people. The time is right. They are open and your efforts create the maximum effect for love success. Or you could expend the same amount of time and energy by arguing with one disinterested person in an attempt to get them to understand and receive your love, even though they actually have no interest in doing so. They just wish to have their own point of view for you to agree with that. One is working with the law of efficiency and the other is working against the tide of life. It's not bad to choose the harder way sometimes. It can be a great learning experience. But you're being encouraged with this oracle to explore the easier and more graceful way more often, especially at this time in your life, because there's a helping hand, a natural wave of energy in life that's going to be able to support your rising spirit in manifesting something truly beautiful and special in the world. The law of efficiency is also sometimes known as the path of least resistance. We must find the strength that comes from letting go and trusting that the universe knows what it's doing. It takes spiritual mastery to cede to wisdom greater than your own immediate understanding. Then you are surfing the wave rather than swimming against the current. How efficient to work with life and its cycles rather than believing you must struggle and strain to be heard, loved, rewarded, and inspired. You have that maturity within you. Trust now. Trust that all will come in time. Invocation. I call upon the loving grace and master intelligence of the universe, through the law of efficiency and the paths of least resistance. Please bless and guide me now in all ways for maximum success, joy, and divinely inspired fulfillment. May my efforts be wise and surrendered, powerful and efficient. May all beings be assisted through divine mercy to discover the path of grace and divine efficiency. Through my own free will, unconventional love, and divine grace, so be it. And that is the card from the Lightworkers Oracle. And I thought that was a very good message, and I'm going to end the reading here. And I hope you have a great night. Thank you.